Hey guys, so today's vlog is going to be a little bit different because as you can tell I'm doing a voiceover today and I don't think I've ever done that before, but I'm just going to take you on a little trip to the grocery store here and I'm just going to get a snack before I sit down because I decided to go outside and do some drawing on Procreate on my tablet today. So without further ado, let's get into the speed paint. I am not really sure what you talk about during these things, but as you can see, I'm just starting to sketch out the drawing. Today, I decided to draw some gyoza. They're one of my favorite foods, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm using a reference photo for this. I'm just kind of going by eye. Also, I'm Elan, by the way. I feel like I have never actually properly introduced myself on this channel, but hi, welcome. Here I'm doing my color swatches, and so I just like to pick the paint from there, and I try to keep a consistent palette. Although, as I'm going along, I realize that there are way more colors than I originally thought in the picture, so it's not completely accurate. These are not the only colors I use. So the brush that I'm using is just a normal Procreate brush. I think it's the pencil crayon one. I was kind of overwhelmed when I first got Procreate because I was trying to do some techniques that I have never done before, and obviously I was getting frustrated because I was bad. And obviously if you first start something, it's not gonna be good. So I just decided to go back to basics and pretend like I was doing pencil crayon drawings on a tablet. This is like my 6th drawing on here, and it doesn't come with a tutorial, so I had to ask my sister how to use the ink dropper. Also, yes, this streak across there, it is annoying me too, don't worry. I really had a lot of fun doing the chili oil effect here. It took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, just because there's so many details. I have not drawn in quite a long time, so this has been a little bit of a fun pick back up for me, because I used to draw all the time in high school, but I kind of just fall out of it. I get in phases where I'm like, oh yes, I can draw, let's draw. And then I don't draw for like months on end, and somehow I can still draw normally when I pick it back up again, which I'm always amazed at myself. Yeah, the only other digital art experience that I have is Photoshop, and I love this so much more. Photoshop is so much harder to use. I can see why there's so much hype about Procreate. I think some of my favorite things to draw are food because, come on, it's just so delicious and everyone can relate to food. I used to do portrait drawings, but I don't know, they're very rewarding once you get them right and they look like a human, but if you spend multiple hours on them and they don't look like the person and somebody's like, hey, is that so-and-so? And you're like, no, it is not. And you just cry. But food, everybody knows food, even if you draw it bad. So that's the best part about food. Although I will tell you this, if you try and draw cake, oh my gosh. The texture for cake is so hard. I have failed at drawing cake so many times. And strawberries. Did you know that strawberries are the hardest flipping fruit to draw? I challenge everybody to draw a strawberry, like after this video is over. Or right now. Let's draw together. And I know that that literally has nothing to do with anything because I'm not drawing strawberries at all. But I did, however, attempt to draw strawberries like the other day, so if you want to see another sort of speed paint like this, let me know, because I can probably just post that one along with a couple others at the same time, because that drawing was a tiny one. It was a little baby drawing. It wasn't a full-on elaborate one like this one. So I'm just adding the finishing touches here, and voila! We have my beautiful gyoza. I hope that these made you salivate a little bit. Thank you so much for watching the video today, and I'll see you next week. And if you like videos like this, let me know, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again sometime.